Hi everyone, welcome. This is Gem 314 Tarot. I hope you're all well. Thank you for returning, and hello if you're new. We are continuing with the Seen and Unseen series. This is going really well. I really like how these are laying out. So we're going to continue with that for the collective. There's some energy coming through that's like it's a theme going through the collective right now. I've got 3 cards here that have dropped in the last 2 days, and now they're all together again. We've got in the seen position in the past is the High Priestess card, which is the cat in this deck. And there was, you collective were in an energy of keeping things quiet a little bit. You're in observation mode. There was something you were waiting for. I don't know if you were waiting for more information on something, or if you were just gathering like observations. There was something that you were trying to figure out that you were keeping to yourself. But it's like you were keeping mental note of everything as you go. The thing with the High Priestess is that she's holding a scroll. Not only is that a symbol of her reading the knowledge within herself that she has there, but it's also what I like to call keeping the receipts. So she was keeping a tally of everything that she was observing. Now I say she because it's the high priestess is feminine, but this could be masculine or feminine. Gender ain't shit, okay? Don't get it all twisted up in boobs and wieners. This is just energy. So in the collective, you were in this energy of being very observant for a minute and not telling anybody what you were seeing, what you were thinking, what you were learning, maybe what you were planning. This is out in the open energy. So, and this was in the past. So in the present, in the seen energy, you have the devil, which is the goat in this deck. Capricorn energy. So far we have Pisces and Capricorn. This is the chains you choose was the key to this card, and the devil card is the lovers, but tainted. Okay, the lovers is a choice, and it's a choice of good, pure, connection. But then life happens, and there are choices made that maybe we sacrifice something of ourselves or our wants or our needs in order to stay in this connection. And it turns out that breeds toxicity. And then next thing we know, we turn around and that lover's card is a burden. It's an obligation. It's a sacrifice. It's something that it's not pure anymore. So there was something in the present that you're facing that seems a bit like you're bound in it, but it's not your choice anymore. Well, it is a choice. The lovers are always a choice. The twos are always a choice. Even though the lovers is number 6, it's 2. Okay, it's Gemini energy. This is Capricorn energy. This is something that became a burden or an obstacle or a hardship. But this is where the greatest lesson is going to lie. And I know we're really sick of learning lessons, but we have to learn them, okay? And the longer we deny that lesson, the longer we are in those chains. So I think that's what has come to light. It's like you were observing your situation. Like, I don't know that I like where this is going, but I'm not going to say anything about it just yet. I'm not going to do anything about it just yet. I'm going to voice some concerns along the way, but I'm going to definitely keep tally of what is happening in this relationship, perhaps. And now in the present, you're like, yeah, this is exactly the toxicity I thought was going to happen. Now in the future, in the scene, you've got the sun. It's the rooster card, a call to awakening. This is like a brand new day, I heard. So this is coming through something that is feels like a burden. The one positive about the Devil card is that even though the lovers are in chains, the chains are very loose. They're not on there tight. They're not on there by anyone's will but their own. So it's up to you, us, the collective, whatever. It's up to whoever this resonates with to lift those chains off of yourself. Now, the consequences of lifting those chains is what binds us, what keeps us in them. Because sometimes we're more afraid of the consequences than we are of the chains that hold us. That's the illusion of the devil energy. Say, okay, say there's a situation where you feel very constrained. You're not really allowed to be yourself. You don't have any, you're caught in a situation where you have no good choices, okay? What are the choices? You either stay in this toxic situation, or maybe you have to let everything go and start over and have nothing, and that's scarier than the situation that you're in, because the situation that you're in is familiar. Many times we hold on to familiarity because we don't know the future could be even worse. What if I leave this situation and I'm homeless? That's worse. Yes, it could be worse, but that's your choice. That's the hardship of the devil card. That's your choice. Do you remain in chains, or do you lift them off and run through the fire in the hopes that there's something better? That's a choice. Now, the good thing in this spread is that whatever we've been dealing with in the collective, whatever, run that we have to go through fire, on the other side, it's the sun. Okay? So these two cards here are in darkness. The high priestess here is under the moon. The devil here, he's in the darkness. There's no moon, there's nothing here. Um, you know? And see and then on the other side of that, we've got the rooster crows, and the sun rises the next day, and everything is gorgeous. So there may be opportunity here for some in the collective to make that run. Okay? Now, in the unseen position here, under the cat, under the high priestess, what were you taking stock of? What were you keeping track of and not saying anything? Underneath the high priestess, another card that has been coming out recently is the Queen of Pentacles, okay? This is big energy. She roots around in the mud, and she digs up everything that I feel like this is like somebody who digs things up that other people had forgotten, that other people saw no value in, that people just cast aside. There were things thrown out. It's like what the pig does is he goes around in the garbage and re he reuses things that other people had thrown away. Okay, this is like a salvaging of something that maybe was cast aside. This is also careful caretaking of the resources that you have. So this could be what was unseen in this high priestess energy. What she was keeping quiet about was the careful commissioning. They told me to say commissioning, careful commissioning of her resources. Okay, now underneath that was in the past. In the present, under the goat energy, in the unseen, you have the King of Pentacles. You got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. This is bear energy. This is in the unseen, underneath the devil card, the bear. Okay, now bear is also a careful caretaker of his resources. Okay, but he's also protective and focused and economical. He's reliable, a steward of their environment. Okay, the key to this card is triumphant and tranquil, relish life, and rest in your abundance. Hmm. I feel like there was an energy here, a masculine energy. Now, it didn't come out reversed, so I don't feel like this is negative, though. Maybe in the past, you, as in the collective, were in a Queen of Pentacles energy, where this is the nurturer of fossils in this deck. So the Queen nurtures what was there in order to make it grow so it doesn't die, it can flourish, there's enough for everybody, there's sustainment for the future. She's this Capricorn, they're both Capricorn energy. Wow, there's a lot of Capricorn. Holy crap. The goat is Capricorn, and so is the King and Queen of Pentacles. The rooster, the sun, is Leo energy. The cat is Pisces energy. So there's definitely something about work. Even if it's not career work, money work, this is life work. And then we have the Knight of Wands is in the future and the unseen. This is somebody who is taking a trip. Okay? This is like resolution and steady. I always hear steady as she goes. That's in the unseen. There may be an opportunity for you to walk away from something. The Knights are always movement. That's under the sun. I like this. There's some hardship here in the middle that you're going through right now. The Guardian of Fossils, the King of Pentacles, is somebody who's very protective and focused on their economic situation, right? Where the queen is the nurturer. She helps it grow. She helps it sustain. The king is kind of a miser about it, you know? That's the energy the collective may be in right now, but hidden. Like you're being very, very, very careful about what you've grown in the past. And you have to hide it because there's this devil energy on it. Okay? Now I have to say it, and I don't want. Ugh, I hate saying it, but this feels like somebody getting out of a toxic situation, but they're having to hide the money. Okay, or this could play out differently for different parts of the collective. You're all at different points in your timeline, and you have to put yourself where you resonate in this situation. Either you're the one being quiet about your moves, or you're trying to you're trying to be stable, and there's somebody who's being shady about it. This could be a very controlling, toxic person, but I mean, this could be you or it could be somebody you're dealing with. It's like in some of you, you might be trying to get control of yourself in order to keep these things stable, and you're trying to like not tell other people about what you're doing, or you're trying to get out from underneath a situation that is keeping you very stagnant. Not just stagnant though. It's like it's keeping you bound in a recurring rut. It's keeping you distracted from what you want. It's keeping you distracted from your goals. It's keeping you distracted from the possibility of a brighter day with the sun card here by keeping you bound in um, obligations. Obligations that, yes, you may at one time have agreed to back when before the devil before the lovers became tainted with the devil energy, when it was still a loving, wonderful choice. You made some hard sacrificial choices in order to keep whatever that situation was in a loving energy. But unfortunately, it has come to the point now where those choices are now chains on you. Okay, so that's in the seen, but in the unseen, it's like you know this because you've got the high priestess here, you've got the queen of pentacles and the king of pentacles. Okay, and then in the future, you have the sun, and in the hidden, you have the knight of wands. This is energetic. It's resolute. It's valiant, strong energy. It's tenacity. Um, it's determination looking forward. The key to this card is steady on your feet and on shifting ground. Okay, so that's the thing. So yeah, I feel like after you walk away from this, like, very structured, very oppressive kind of situation, you're gonna be in this very sunny. It's like you've got the sun here and then the knight of wands. That's a lot of wonderful energy. Out of the darkness, then comes this new day where you can move on. It's persistence, though, and patience. And the key to the Knight of Wands is steady your feet on shifting grounds. So, whatever, now, there's a lot of stability here because this is all earth energy, Capricorn energy that's very stable. But the Sun here with Leo and the Knight of Wands that is also Leo. Well, actually, that's pretty steady energy too, because Leo is a fixed sign. So we've got a lot of fixed energy here. But even though you I feel like you know where you're going, everything's going to be laid out in front of you, but we can't deny that taking a new path is going to be some unsteady ground involved, okay? That's not a fault of anything, that's just the way life is, that's just the way the terrain is laid. So if we can anticipate that and prepare ourselves for it, that's what the Knight of Wands is. In this deck, this is Camel, okay? So Camel, he walks in the sun. He has perseverance. He's got everything he needs to make this journey. The heat's nothing to him. He was born in it. Again, Leo energy. The one thing that he's in very harsh and inaccessible territory. So I feel like there is an opportunity to move into a situation that could be unknown, it could be harsh um, at first, but even in those harsh conditions, in camel energy, you're in your element. Okay, that's the thing. It can be something. I heard that you're going somewhere where others aren't going to be able to follow you because you're equipped to do this, but others are not. And that's what happens when you shed those chains. Is the people that are still in them can't follow you, okay? But you're free. That's the thing with even though it's an expansive desert, it's harsh conditions, the sun's beating down on you. Here's the sun right here. You got the sun, you got the camel, okay? This could be summertime. This could be in the heat. It could be hot. All right. Maybe if this is romantic, we'll get other clarifiers here. But if this is romantic, you're coming out of something that was very, I'm not going to say oppressive, but it was boring. You're coming out of something that was maybe boring, and you're stepping into something that's hot. Okay, that could be for some in the collective. I don't feel like that's a very large group, but I have to address it because you never know. So we're going to go on to the Easy Tarot here, and we're going to get some clarification on what we can expect here. So for the collective, in the past position in scene, we have the High Priestess. Now that's interesting because she's very secretive, but apparently these secrets were out in the open. Okay, open secrets. What were these open? I know what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I'm keeping track of what you're doing. I'm keeping track of how I feel about it. What is this? Please clarify. Oh, and an Ace of Cups tried to pop out. This could be love related. Please clarify the High Priestess in the past. Let's see. For the collective, please. Oh, Okay, Six of Cups, but it came out reversed. I usually don't read reversals, but when they pop out like that and flip themselves, then I have to read it that way. So, this does have to do with some kind of fulfillment. This is emotional fulfillment, but it was something from the past. Do you remember when I said that the devil card is the lovers before life ruined them? Okay? And that is exactly what the Six of Cups represents to me. It was a beautiful connection that was from the past. It could be from childhood, it could be from 4 years ago. It could be, whatever, but it was something from the past that was pure. It was equal, it was fun, it was loving, it was beautiful, but it was stunted at this point. It never got to go anywhere beyond that. And I always say that it feels like the energy was, um, it was, it was gorgeous, but it wasn't allowed to grow into anything. That's why it got stuck there in the past. And that's what the Six of Cups is the nostalgia of thinking back on something that was so beautiful before life got to it. Okay? There's no guarantee that that particular relationship was going to stay beautiful into the present, but we're stuck on the idea that the purity of that relationship in the past, we hold it up to be like that's what a great relationship should be. Well, the reason we hold it up is because it hadn't been tested against anything. We think that it was perfect and beautiful, but it hadn't been tested. It was just new. Okay? Now, in the reverse means that what the High Priestess has been looking at and considering very quietly was that past relationship, that Six of Cups, that beautiful, loving soulmate relationship from the past. In reverse, this is, it feels like burdensome memories, okay? Ghosts, it's haunting you. In the upright, it's beautiful, and in the upright, it feels like there is a chance that it can come back around. And even in reverse, it could come back around, but it feels like you're stuck in those memories, okay? That's what was out in the open. You're considering something from the past. You were hiding, though, this Queen of Pentacles energy. It's like, Capricorn and Pisces energy is very, very different. Pisces energy, it's very at home in the deep waters of emotion. It's very psychic, it's very intuitive, it's very at home wandering the areas of the psyche that people don't usually go to. But Capricorn, Queen of Pentacles energy is very grounded. It's like, I don't have time for that. I have to work. I have to do this. I have money managing to do. I've got a promotion coming up. There's a project I have to delegate. There's shit in the 3D that I have to get done, And that's what you were kind of keeping to yourself. It's like you were showing the quiet part of yourself, but you were keeping the workaholic part of yourself quiet. It's a very interesting energy here. And in the meantime, you're thinking about this Six of Cups from the past, but it's reversed, so it feels like you considered it, you looked at everything, you've got your receipts, your tally here, you looked it over, you were like, oh, I remember this happened, oh, we had to go our separate ways because of this. And you had to let it go. It didn't sit right with you. So let's see why. Queen of Pentacles in the unseen, please, for the past. Oh, I heard some of you were like, okay, if I want that back, then I need to move this here. I need to plant this here. I need to water this over here. You know what I mean? There was some kind of Oh, wow. See, now the Magician and the Two of Cups tried to pop out. I'm not going to take them together, though. But that makes sense. Think about it that way. The Two of Cups and the Magician, it's like you're manifesting. Okay, what's this? Queen of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, Two of Wands. Lots of choices here. Twos are always choices. So what you were considering, what was hidden either from you or you were hiding from other people, was the crossroads. It's like, yep, I'm back here again with this Six of Cups reversed. I'm considering walking on this other path that I had to not choose the last time. That's the key with the Two of Wands in this deck. The birds in the corner here, those are geese. And geese come back around to the same spots every year. Okay, so this feels like something's coming back around now that you're prepared for it. And you didn't see, but you're hiding that. That's in the unseen. Maybe you don't see this coming. You don't see that there's a crossroads coming where you can possibly pick the path you didn't pick before. You know, that other path, though, the path you picked led you to devil energy. So maybe you set aside a Six of Cups from the past and you picked a different love. And that love turned into the Lovers and the Devil. It's like you left a Six of Cups reversed and you followed something else, but it led you to this constrainment. And that's why you're kind of looking back on that nostalgically. You're like, well, that I don't know if that person would have led me down that road like that, maybe. But what you don't see coming is that there's a choice that you may be able to take that road again that you didn't choose. So let's see. In the present, we've got goat energy. What are you bound to? What are you stuck in? Let's read this. It says fear and dependence. Yeah, dependence. This is bond. This could be codependency, I mean, it could be just a relationship where you're dependent on them, they're dependent on you, you're dependent on each other. It's tough out there right now. I get it. There's, everything is, the inflation is high, rents are high, everything's high, and, pay is down. And you might have to just cling to each other just to get by. And that could be the constraint that you're in, but it's like you don't have a choice right now. Well, you do, but like I said before, the consequences of the choice may be worse, may feel like it's worse than where you're at. That's the thing about fear, is that, you're more afraid of the thing than if you did it and got through it and you were like, well, maybe I didn't have to be so afraid of that. It's bondage and obligation, yeah. It's a loss of freedom, confinement. It's it can also be addiction and obsession. It's something that, like I said, you're bound to. It's encumbrance, and it's also karmic debt. Okay? Karmic debt is called the chains you choose. So let's clarify this. What in the present here, in the scene energy, is the devil energy? For the collective here, what is the devil energy that we're dealing with right now, please? What is the devil energy right now? Okay. Oh, it's the tower. Oh my god. Tower energy. All right. In the, wow. That's in the scene energy too. And that's right now. It's like you are breaking, oh yeah. Who sings that song, Breaking the Chains? Breaking the chains around me. Nobody else around me. Take a good look around and now I'm breaking the chains. That's what I heard. So, the idea that the sun is on the other side of this is really, you're scared, but this is liberation. Okay? I like this. I actually do. Even though this is devil energy in the tower, it's like, this is the final straw. this feels like the last gasp before you come up out of being drowned. That's what those chains that the devil has on you. It's like keeping you just under the surface, just under, so you can barely breathe. Your mouth and nose are barely breaking the water, so you can barely breathe. You're almost drowning, but you're getting enough air where you're not drowning. You're still scared. You're just at the surface enough where you're not going to die, but you don't know that you're not going to drown. That's that devil energy. And the tower is the fear of breaking through, and you take that last gasp, like you come out of the water and you're like, holy fuck, I almost died. You know, that's what this feels like. It feels like this breaking of this chains. And it might be that the tower is a liberation for you, but for somebody else it's total destruction. What's the adage? Chaos for the fly is normal for the spider, right? So for you it's going to be a liberation, but for somebody else it's going to be their destruction. And I really do feel like it's for someone else. I feel like whoever I'm reading for in the collective is in this position of like liberating themselves. So let's go to what this unseen is, because this King of Pentacles in the unseen right now, and I want to know what this is. Now, this didn't come out in reverse, so I don't feel like this is a negative energy. I feel like this is just maybe collective energy, but that they're hiding from this tower. Okay, so please clarify the King of Pentacles and the unseen. It's like people see the destruction, but they don't see that you're okay underneath. That's what I feel like. Like, the King of Pentacles energy is very stable. He's confident, he's creative, you know, he's reliable, he's a workaholic. This is Capricorn energy. There is workaholic energy here. But it feels more like because this situation was not ideal, maybe you kind of hid yourself in your work. And I mean, that can be, that can be unhealthy in some ways, but if it's in preparation for your stability in the future so that you can take a leap away from whatever this toxicity is, then good for you. But don't forget that, you know, in order to process, there's not a lot of cups here. There's just the 6 of Cups reversed. So there's not a lot of attention to your heart or your emotions in this. There could be emotional pain here that might need to be worked through once you get past this. So don't discount like maybe having to get some therapy after this. Yeah, King of Pentacles, please. Keep getting sidetracked. Oh, the reason I said it didn't come out reversed is because in some instances he can be a cheapskate or ungenerous. He can be a miser. The King of Pentacles is very concerned with maintaining their abundance. Oh, look, the World. So there's an ending to something. Okay. But the thing with the World is it's not just an ending. That's too simplistic. This is victory. Okay? This is a victory, not just 6 of Wands victory. 6 of Wands victory is what the victory we earn for ourselves. But this is like from the divine. This is a major arcana card. This is energy we don't control. The figure on this card is the goddess Nike, and Nike was the Greek goddess of victory. Okay, so this is like the ending of a cycle where you're collecting your rewards, okay, from the divine. This is like hard work, a long cycle. This is not the sudden wonderful recognition of the 6 of Wands. That's very fiery energy. This was the slow burn This was the Jumanji of, not adventures, but this was like, I hear cranks, of these big gears where you were just toiling away, cranking at this big gear. Because that's kind of what the world represents to me, along with the Wheel of Fortune. It's the turning of the spheres, of the planets, of the zodiac, of the heavens, of time itself. Oh, and that's interesting because um, the devil card being ruled by Capricorn. The ruler of Capricorn is Saturn, and Saturn is the timekeeper, the taskmaster. He turns the time. He turns the heavens. He actually turns the clock. You know what I mean? And when the harvest time comes around, he's the reaper. So he collects what was due after everything was grown. And that's very Queen of Pentacles energy. It's the growing season. So there was a season of life where you were nurturing things and growing things, financially, assets wise. And now with this King of Pentacles here, this King of Pentacles is the last king before the Emperor proper. So he is the one where like the cycle is ending, and now we have the World card here. We have the ending of time. This is it. The time's up, and it's time. It's bringing in your rewards. So I feel like you're making it out of this in not only in one piece, but a lot of piece. A lot of peace. Oh, a lot of peace. That's what they said. I heard first what they showed me was like you're not just making it out with one piece of the puzzle. You're making it out with the whole puzzle, like all the pieces. But then when I tried to say all the piece, it says you're making it out with all the piece. I like that. So let's go to here in the future. We've got the sun. That's in the scene. Of course, I heard Here Comes the Sun. What's that other old song? She's very enthusiastic about life. Oh, crap. Not the Sunshine in My Pocket song. Well, maybe. Pocket full of sunshine? Is that what it is? I got a pocket full of sunshine. That's all I know. It's all I know. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, that song. Okay, clarify the sun, please. Oh, thank you. No. Okay, we got the moon and the Page of Cups. Those two came out together yesterday, so this is definitely recurring energy. But I'm not taking them together. I think it's interesting that the moon wanted to come out on the sun. I heard, keep it a little bit quiet, you big crow. Not crow, but you're crowing. You're crowing too loud. You're crowing too loud. But I get it, because you're prideful. You came out of this, tower with the devil, and it's like you shook yourself off, and now it's like, fuck yeah, hear me roar. Clarify the sun in the future, please. Really? Queen of Pentacles came back out, so this is definitely Capricorn energy. I heard you came out and you're coming out intact. Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't even ask yet. Knight of Wands here and the Unseen in the future. Oh, I heard for some there could be a Knight of Wands coming that you don't see. Others, you're in your Knight of Wands energy making this new journey. Okay, we have the King of Cups. That's there, Pisces again. The thing with the King of Cups. Hang on, let me find it in here. So I feel like, at the end of this, what you're going to keep hidden is that you're probably going to keep your emotions a little bit reined in after this. The key to the King of Cups is that he's the ruler of emotions, not their servant. Okay? In the Animal Wisdom deck, the King of Cups is the shark, and he definitely is the ruler of those watery depths. There's awareness here. He's enduring. There's authority. He's the master of his emotions. He's true to himself and fearless but not impulsive. This is Saturn in Pisces energy. So this is tough. Um like I have Saturn in Cancer, and that's a tough placement. Saturn in any of the water signs is a tough placement. Yeah, again, Saturn rules Capricorn. I feel like there's a heart versus head kind of fight going on here, and the heart is gonna win. The heart's gonna win, and the longer you make it, the longer you, the longer you make the two sides fight, the more painful it's going to be. That's what they want me to say. So yeah, I feel like in the past there was a Six of Cups, but you let it end, and then there was a choice to take a path, and you chose. But it unfortunately it came around to devil energy, and the tower needing it to be destroyed. So after that, you're gonna have this beautiful victory. The sun comes out tomorrow. Queen of Pentacles, you came through it intact because you're here. Queen of Pentacles, and then you're here in the future still Queen of Pentacles. Um, and instead of King of Pentacles in the future, this is like a King of Wands. So this King of Wands with Knight of Wands, King of Cups with Knight of Wands, this could be like Pisces, Leo rising or something like that. Or Leo, Pisces rising. Ooh, that's a tough energy. So I feel like there is going to be some opportunity to break the chains. Okay, it's going to hurt, but I feel like it's going to hurt more for the past situation than for you. And that's one of the things that often keeps us bound in those situations, is that we're not people who want to hurt people, and that's that. So us breaking free from that, liberation for us, but a tower for another person. Hold on, they're telling me there's another part of the collective here. I'm sorry that I was quiet for a minute. Some in the collective, you're set on going back to this choice, and the reversal of this path that you were on, the casting off of the chains and the reversal, that's the tower. Okay? Now, if we take this side as the past and this side as the future, the Six of Cups here was between a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles. This is someone with Capricorn in both their charts. Okay? There's a lot of Capricorn here. The Tower is Scorpio. What's interesting is I know a person that has these placements, and they are the last one that I ever will expect to ever hear this message. And it's pretty interesting. I hope somebody in the collective gets it. I think that's it. Yeah. I think you're looking forward. You're moving towards, okay, so this victory card is looking towards the past here. That's good. She's pointing towards this Two of Wands. So whatever this new crossroads is, I think she's looking at that as the victory. The tower's got to come down. The tower's got to come down. If that tower stays up, you don't get the victory card, That tower's coming down whether you want it or not, because the heart says so. The heart says it has to. Oh boy, this is a tough one because Pentacles energy is so very stuck on stability, and that tower coming down is the opposite of that. But that Six of Cups in the past, it's like I heard, I don't want to let that happen again, you know? So I feel like maybe in the past there was an opportunity to revisit that, and somebody wanted to take it, and when they took it, that's what the tower. But I mean, it probably took so long. This earth energy here, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, this took so long to come around. They're probably old by now, you know? And then now, finally, when this tower happens, they finally get the end of the cycle here with the World card, and they get their victory. Now, in the future here, you've got the Sun and the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Cups. I mean, it's beautiful. He's a little reserved, though. That's the thing. Saturn in Pisces. It's like somebody came through it, but they're like, I don't want to let my emotions get the best of me again. I don't like that there, though. So let's get some ancestors' messages on this, please. I thought to myself, I don't like leaving it like this because I feel like it's very unfinished. And then that's when Spirit told me, yes, it's unfinished because there's more tomorrow, and there's more the next day, and there's more the next day. What we're reading is just a piece, just a little glimpse, because energy changes. So at this point, some in the collective are thinking back on a Six of Cups that didn't work out. And now, they're taking stock. They're taking stock quietly about what they've accumulated. Found that they are stable enough to uproot the situation that they find themselves in. It's going to be a tower, but there's victory on the other side. Victory in the sun. I mean, I love it. Queen of Pentacles, that's stability. Knight of Wands, that's passion. I mean, Knight of Wands, swift movement, confidence, high energy, adventurous. Yeah, brash, a little brash. This is the bad boy energy, That's and that's the unseen and the, oh, is that what that is? Okay, they told me some in the collective, while you're moving away from this tower, it's a victory for you. So when you come through it, with on the other side, brand new day with the sun shining on you, and you're still intact as the Queen of Pentacles, all this time, what you don't see moving towards you is the Knight of Wands energy. So that's somebody moving towards you, right? But who is it? It's a King of Cups. So that's Pisces energy. Could be any of the water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't know why we say Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio when Scorpio comes before. Maybe that's just the way it flows. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. What do you want me to say about him? Nothing. That's it. Okay, give me 3 ancestor cards for the collective, please. Thank you. Oh, there's 3 right there. All right, I'll take them. I had been sensing this card wanting to come forward for a while, and maybe it's just oh, there's Water Guardian. She came out yesterday. Okay, so yeah, this is connect with your emotions. That's that King of Cups. So this King of Cups coming towards you. He might be a little emotionally unavailable. It's not that he doesn't love. That's the thing. It's not that he doesn't love. It's just that he's kind of jeez. This is hard energy for me. We've got the Knight, be brave and honest, and we've got Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. Okay, it's interesting that we've got pyramid imagery in two of these cards. We've got the Knight of Wands traveling in the desert with the pyramids, and then we've got the star ancestor here with the pyramids. Maybe that's what he looks like. You know, it's funny because, like I said, this card has been on my mind the last few days, but for me, it's very shallow as to why, and it's because I have a longtime crush on Adam Driver, and that's what this card kind of looks like to me. So, don't shoot the messenger here. We will read from the book for these. Let's see, Water Guardian. Hey, look, I am not completely confident about this reading either, but I mean, I have to post the ones that feel like a hot mess also, so I'm gonna keep it honest. This feels like a dud. I don't feel like I connected very well with this reading at all. However, I'm gonna post it anyways. We'll start with the Water Guardian. This is a really pretty card, and it is connect with your emotions. It says, take time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. This is your angels want you to know that it's okay to feel the emotions that are surfacing in you at this time. It doesn't matter if they're joyous or sad. They're all powerful messages that allow you to understand what you want and need. So taking time to breathe and acknowledge them lets them flow through you rather than crashing down on you and overwhelming you. Note that there's also intuitive and psychic messages arising in you at this time, and unless you acknowledge everything as it comes to you, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. So I'm putting this over here on the King of Cups because, like I said, in the Animal Wisdom deck, the King of Cups is the shark. And the key to that was ruler of emotions, not their servant. Now, this is telling you if you don't listen to those emotions, they can overwhelm you. And I know I said something like that earlier in the reading because I felt very, very heart versus head kind of decisions here. And the reason the tower hit is because you kept the emotional heart decisions in the back burner too long. Okay? So you have to acknowledge them, you have to let them come through, or they're going to roll over you like a wave. That's, we'll do Star Ancestor next. Where is this? Okay. It says, heed the message coming directly from your soul. See, yeah, this King of Cups, I'm glad that he can access those emotions, even though he might not, I heard I can't let them rule me again. It's not that he doesn't have them, it's that he has to control them, So this star answer says, heed the message coming directly from your soul. There's a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You're being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also light up your corner of the world. So continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. We've got the Two of Wands here, which is a crossroads. There's an opportunity to go and visit this. There's an opportunity to take a road you didn't take before, and you have to let your heart guide you there because your brain got you into this mess. That's what I heard. And even after that, you're still going to be like, I don't know if I can. See, with this Knight of Wands is he's the Knight of Wands goes forth in confidence, like I don't know what's out there, but I'll know when I get there. But the King of Cups is like, I don't trust it. I cannot let my emotions guide me when I don't know where they're taking me. Do you know what I mean? That's just fear. So let's do the Knight next. Just be brave and honest. Just do the right thing, even if it isn't the easiest option. Stand for what you know to be right and true. Says the energy of respect is important right now. That's very Capricorn energy. You're being encouraged to figure out what is important to you and what you stand for. If you're in a space where there's oppression, the devil energy, and I put it right in the middle, you're being guided to follow through with integrity because even if it seems this will slow your progress, your rewards, the world card underneath of it, your rewards will be much more abundant. You're being surrounded by a light of bravery to help you. This card also brings justice. If you're longing for justice, please know that the universal energies are working to bring everything back to order and that you don't need to force anything through with your will. If you've made any mistakes recently, it's important to take ownership of them so that you can align yourself with improving the situation. If you're feeling the need to defend your spiritual path at this time, back down a little and let it protect you. So I feel like this is a walk of faith, okay? And that's hard for people who are trying to be logical about something. This Capricorn energy, you're trying to be logical and practical about things, but the place you're trying to go is an emotional space that doesn't always function in the same practical, logical, vibration that you're accustomed to. There is going to be a certain point where you're just going to have to sign of the cross and make that jump off that tower, okay? Because I guarantee you, once you get through the fear, you are going to come out on there's going to be that choice to go in a different path, okay? I trust it, all right? Even though in the future what you're not seeing is that there's an energy coming towards you that is going to be kind of emotionally not stunted, but very, very protective. It's not that they don't feel deeply, it's that they don't want to let those feelings rule them. This could either be who's coming towards you, or this could be an energy that you're going to be in, that you're keeping that from other people because you're in protective mode. I mean, you did just come through a tower in the devil, and even though you have victory and the sun came out and you came through crowing, I keep saying cock-a-doodle-dooing, you're still tender about it. And that's fine. Now we got the theme deck, and we're going to get some lighthearted messages for the collective, please. It's not a dumpster fire. You got to stop that negativity. See, there's the key. I like that. Once closed doors, may now be opened. You have those answers. The wheel also came out. What goes around comes around. That's here with the world. To me, they're similar. The wheel means the cycle's not done. You got to keep going, right? Because the wheel doesn't stop turning. And even though the world doesn't stop either, when the world card comes up, it means that the cycle has come to a point where now you can reap some reward. Whereas if you're still stuck on the wheel, it's like you're still going round. And that's divine timing. That's something that we can't get off of. You get the key here. Dumpster fire. That's that tower card. That's the dumpster fire. Okay, you've got, stuck in the past, 6 of Cups reversed. Yep, they came out together. I can't make it up. In fact, I'll show those two together in a minute so you can see. All right, who's that? Oh, a clover. That's good. There's luck and lightheartedness. Okay. There's small joys, right place, right time. That's that 2 of Wands energy, I think. I like that. 1111. That's the twin flame. See, what did I tell you about the 6 of Cups? And the mountain. That's a challenge to overcome. Okay. Also, when necessary, raise hell. And hold up, pause, rest, consider, and chill out. We've also got 777. Divine path. You're right where you should be. Love it. Let's get a couple more. Rainbow. The worst is over. That's coming through the tower. All right, those last two will do. We've got 666. Fear is an illusion. And Jupiter. Divine authority. Jupiter rules Sagittarius. Where's Jupiter right now? I haven't checked the sky in a while. However, Jupiter energy is lucky. He's the god of prosperity and protection. However, he's also the god of whores. Now, Sagittarians are the rolling stones. Papa's got to keep it moving. They have wandering hearts, wandering minds, wandering hands. This is movement towards something that's lucky, okay? But glad it didn't come out in reverse because that's just sneaky and sneaky egotism. Okay, here's Jupiter energy. What I want to show you is here how the 6 of Cups reverse came out, and then you've got the stuck in the past card, which is the 6 of Cups reversed. Let's try to do it like this. Let's see. Can you show it? There we go. Hang on. Dang it. Ads. Oh, I gotta find some ad-free music. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna pause it like that in case I want to screen cap it. Stuck in the past, 6 of Cups reversed. Okay? Now I'm also going to show... Oh, the key. You got once closed doors may now be open. You have the answers. I like this together with the High Priestess. Okay. I'll pause it like that in case I want to screen cap it. We've got 1111. Oh, here, I'll do this one too. The tower and the dumpster fire. Okay. We'll hold it like that. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay, we got, I'll do this with the tower also. The worst is over. Okay. Rainbow after the storm. Let's see. Okay, we've got the number syncs here. We've got 666, which is fear is an illusion. Okay, remove fear, doubt, and negativity. Those are the true demons. That's what's I feel like that's what kept somebody in the devil energy, fear. Okay, but I mean 666, right? In fact, let's hold it up like this. Okay, see, it's got the 3 pentacles above its head like that. So I'll do like this. See, 666. Fear is an illusion. All right. And then we have 777, divine path. You are right where you should be and are serving your divine purpose. Now do this with the divine path, okay? There we go. And then the last one is 1111, energy gateway. You are connected. A chance will be presented to change. There's a soul connection here, a twin flame, and soul mate. There we go. Okay, I love this. I think I'm going to tag this for Capricorn and Pisces, but this is definitely for the collective because everybody's got those signs in their chart somewhere, okay? I hope this resonated. If it did and you'd like to support the channel, my donation links are in the description. Please like, share, and comment. That really helps me get seen. Don't forget to check also the description for my TikTok channel and my Instagram channel. I will be posting a lot over there. I do these seen and unseen for the signs over there. And also I'm going to be trying to do lives on TikTok or Instagram, whichever one. So follow those and you'll be getting notifications of when I do that. So thanks a lot. And I'll be back with another collective reading tomorrow. Till then, thank you so much for sticking with me. And I hope this was all helpful. Until I see you tomorrow. Bye.